JPR Institute of Technology aspires to provide technical education in futuristic technologies with a perspective of innovative industrial and social applications for the betterment of humanity. A very warm welcome to our distinguished dignitaries, our respected chairman Dr. N. Mary Wilson, our esteemed chief guest and panelists, Ms. Bhuvaneshwari Muthukumaran, Ms. Nandini Ravi, Ms. Vandana Pandey, Ms. Shanmugha Achitan, Ms. Chitra Ramasundram, and Dr. Vanika Perumal. Our principal, Dr. J. Venugopalakrishnan, our IQAC director, Dr. S. Shanmugha Ayal, and our principal dean, Mr. O. Garanu, and head of the departments, faculty members, and my dear students. Today we gather for the evening the Tech Connect, a women's rising, in JPR Institute of Technology in association with SWE, Society of Women Engineers, a platform that celebrates strength, intellect, and leadership. Kindly be seated. This year's theme focuses on how women can become team leaders, a powerful reminder that leadership is not defined by position, but by vision, empathy, and the courage to take initiatives. It is about women embracing their abilities, gaining the confidence to speak, and collaborate, guide teams with clarity and purpose. This gathering is a space where wisdom meets empowerment, where experience meets aspiration, and where the journeys of remarkable women become guiding lights for the next generation. Today we are not only to celebrate successful women leaders, but also to initiate every woman here to step into leadership, break barriers, and lead with confidence and compassion. A moment of reference sets the tone for the day of learning and purpose. Kindly raise for Tamil Thai Varthal.
A warm welcome creates a space where ideas can grow and people can shine. I kindly request our principal, Dr. J. Venugopalakrishnan, to deliver the welcome address.
A warm good morning to everyone present here. It is my pleasure and privilege to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each one of us. Today we gathered here for a truly inspiring occasion, the Tech Connect, the Women Rising, centered around the powerful and timely theme, how women can become tech leaders. This conclave reflects our commitment to fostering the leadership, empowering women in technology, and shaping a future where talent and innovation know no boundaries. We are honored to have with our respected chairman, Dr. N. Mary Wilson, in his absentia, whose vision, leadership, and constant encouragement inspire the continued growth and excellence of JPR Institute of Technology. I am delighted to extend a special and warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Vandana Pandey, Associate Director and SRE Leader, Kundre, Ms. Bhuvaneshwari Muthukumaran, Senior Solutions Architect, Zuara, Ms. Shanmugapriya Arshunathan, Senior Manager, Global Customer Survey, Zuora. Ms. Chitra Ramasundaram, Project Manager, Delivery Lead, IBM. Dr. Vamiki Fermal, Head of AI, ML, DS, AI for Net Zero, IIT Madras. Ms. Nandini Ravi, Digital Product Manager, Caterpillar India, Vice President, SW Chennai. Welcome you all. Your achievements and contribution make you remarkable role models for our students, especially young women aspiring to excel in the tech world. We are honored to have you with us today. I also extend my warm welcome to our IKC Director, Dr. S. Shenbagalil, our Dean Placement, Mr. O. Dharani, and our Placement Head, Mr. Shine, esteemed HODs and faculty members, and also my dear students. At JPET Institute of Technology, we believe education is a transformative journey, one that goes far beyond academics. It is about discovering your strength, building confidence, embracing innovation, and shaping your dreams and with purpose. Through competitions, cultural activities, sports, languages, and co-curricular engagement, our students evolve into capable and confident achievers. This Tech Connect Women Rising stands as a celebration of growth, opportunity, and empowerment. Today's conversation and insights will undoubtedly inspire young minds to envision themselves as a tech leaders for tomorrow. Once again, a warm welcome to all our dignitaries, faculty members, and students this meaningful and inspiring event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. It's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Bhuvaneshwari Muthukumaran, moderator of today's event, who is a techno-functional leader with over 13 years of experience driving enterprise cloud transformations for global clients. She specializes in modernizing Quad to Renew Q2R system and leading end-to-end Zuhara billing and Renew implementations that enable organizations to scale with agility and compliance. Beyond her corporate role, she serves as a vice president of Society of Women Engineers, Outstretch and actively champions women in technology. As an abroad of studies member and professor of practice at Rajalakshmi Engineering College, she shapes the future-ready curriculum that connect academic with emerging industrial needs. She is driven by purpose, innovation, and the belief that technology becomes powerful when aligned with human project. I kindly welcome Ms. Bhuvaneshwari Muthukumaran to grace the stage. I warmly welcome you, ma'am.
It's an honor to introduce Ms. Vandana Pandey, is an accomplished Associate Director and Site Reliability Engineer at Kyndryl's SRE Center of Excellence, a trailblazer in her field. She holds the distinction of being the first certified female SRE within IBM Kyndryl. Her expertise is backed by 2 patents and 2 defensive publications, reflecting her deep commitment to technological innovation. Beyond her technical achievements, she is a strong advocate for diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, DEINB. She has mentored numerous women and young professionals, empowering them to take confident strides in their careers. As a long-serving global ambassador of the Society of Women Engineers, she co-founded the SEE Chennai affiliate and led it for 3 years. Currently, she continues to contribute as an affiliate board member and leadership coach, supporting SEE teams across India. Her journey exemplifies leadership, reliance, and a passion for community upliftment. Let's invite Ms. Vandana Pandey to step onto the stage.
It's a privilege to introduce Ms. Chitra Ramasundaram, brings over 14 years of rich experience across leading IT organizations, including Syntel, TCS, and IBM. As a delivery lead at IBM, she manages end-to-end project execution, overseeing planning, resource alignment, risk management, and stakeholder engagement to ensure seamless delivery. Her expertise spans banking and retail domains. She has contributed to numerous large-scale digital transformation projects. She is also SAFE Agile certified, strengthening her capabilities in Agile methodologics and scale execution. Known for her leadership, communication, and team-building skills, she continues to drive impactful delivery and operational excellence. I warmly invite Ms. Chitra Ramasundram to grace the stage. I warmly welcome you, ma'am.
It's my pleasure to welcome Ms. Shanmugapriya Achyutan with over 15 years of experience. She serves as a senior manager of technical support at Zwara. She leads a high-performing team of engineers dedicated to delivering world-class customer services and technical excellence. A strong leadership and commitment to quality ensure consistent customer satisfaction and operational efficiency. Her professional journey spans respected organizations including Emirates, Cognizant, and Polaris, before joining Zora, where she advanced from Senior Application Support Engineer to Senior Manager. An engineering graduate from Adi Parashakti Engineering College, she is passionate about developing talent, improving processes, enabling innovation with the technical support landscape. I respectfully call upon Ms. Shanmugapriya Achyutan to join us on stage.
It is a privilege to introduce Ms. Nandini Ravi. Is an accomplished digital product manager with over 13 years of experience across full stack development, UI technical leadership, business analysis, and product management. A gold medalist in MSc IT from CEG Anna University. She combines strong technical expertise with strategic product vision. At Caterpillar India, she leads an e-commerce product management team, contributing significantly to digital transformation initiatives in visualization, big data, and analytics. Her leadership extends beyond her corporate role. She serves as a vice president of the Society of Women Engineers, Chennai affiliated, where she does STEM outreach programs and supports inclusive leadership initiatives. Her career is defined by her passion for solving customer challenges, fostering innovation, and enabling impactful digital experiences. I warmly invite Ms. Chitra Ramasundram to grace the stage. Okay. Sorry, ma'am. Nandini.
It is a privilege to introduce Dr. Vamika Perumal is a multifaceted professional whose career spans science, technology, creativity, and entrepreneurship. A life scientist turned data scientist, she blends cellular biophysics, material science, machine learning, optimization, and design thinking to drive meaningful innovation across diverse industries, including pharma, energy, manufacturing, and marketing. Our professional identity includes scientist, educator, STEM artist, content creator, industry leader, and public speaker. With research presented at 15 plus global conferences, she has trained at premier institutions such as IIT Guwahati, IIT Rourke, IISER Pune, IIM Ahmedabad, University of Virginia, and Kenyon College, USA. Her journey reflects the power of interdisciplinary thinking, where science meets creativity to solve real-world problems. She continues to inspire students, researchers, and professionals to explore beyond boundaries and embrace innovation with curiosity and courage. I warmly welcome Dr. Vamika Perumal to grace the stage. With great joy and deep respect, We now begin the felicitation segment to honor our esteemed guests, whose presence and invaluable contributions have enriched this event immensely. I kindly request our principal, Dr. J. Venugopalakrishnan, our director IQSC, Dr. S. Shanbaga Eril, and our dean, Mr. O. Dharani, to kindly join the stage to participate in the felicitation. I request our principal to felicitate Ms. Bhuvaneshwari Muthukumaran, Senior Solutions Architect, Zuora India Private Limited, and our moderator for today's event. Ms. Nandini Ravi, Digital Product Manager, Caterpillar India, Vice President in SWE Chennai Affiliate Private Limited. Ms. Shanmugapriya Achutan, Senior Manager, Global Customer Support, Zuora. Ms. Chitra Ramasundram, Project Manager, Delivery Lead in IBM. Dr. Vamika Perumal, Head of AI, ML and Data Science, Engineer ETA Private Limited and COE for AI for Net Zero, IIT Madras. Ms. Vandana Pandey, Associate Director, Site Reliability Engineering, Kyndryl Solutions Private Limited. Let's express our heartfelt gratitude to all our dignitaries for the time, guidance, and encouragement. Your presence has truly made this event memorable. A big round of applause for all our honored guests. Thank you, dignitaries, for felicitating. Without any further delay, I request our moderator, Ms. Bhuvaneshwari Muthukumaran, Senior Solutions Architect in Zuora India Private Limited, to take over the session.
Hello everyone, very good morning to all of you. Yeah, so excited to see so many future women engineers, and that is what we all represent today. We are all from the Society of Women Engineers, and happy to see so many women in STEM here. And yeah, so let's get started. We have had long rounds of introduction, so maybe I'm going to start with a rapid fire round, which is going to be fun. So quickly, from all of you, I'll start with Nandini. Night owl or a morning person?
I'm both actually. Preferably night owl, yeah.
Yeah. Priya?
Both. Every day.
Okay. Good. Chitra?
I'm morning person.
Okay. And Mamika?
Both only, depends on the day and mood.
Vandana?
Myself night owl, but because of kids now it's both.
So how many of you are night owls here? Quite a few. Oh, almost. Okay. Okay. So I understand that all of you might have questions on women in leadership. So that is the topic that we're going to address today. And it is about leading with confidence. How women can become tech leaders. We all have leaders, but the problem here is women plus leader plus confidence, right? That combination, that is what we're going to sort out. Like, how exactly can you be a confident leader? And we have a great set of panelists here who are all, achievers in their own fields. And along with you, I think I'm going to understand how they are doing their leadership journey with confidence. So again, starting with you, Nandini. So this round, we are going to be talking about how each of them started their journey. And Nandini, can you share a moment when you stepped into a leadership zone, even when you were not ready?
Thanks, Bhuvana, for this question. So, in fact, I'm happy I got this question. It connects a lot of things personally when I started the leadership journey. To be honest, I was not ready to take up the leadership role. I was more comfortable with the individual contributor role. And a couple of times when my leaders approached me on it, I was like rejecting, I'm not yet ready, I'm not yet ready. That was the statement I was giving. But few months back, my leader came to me and told, step up Nandini, start leading the product management team in India. I was still not ready, but we all know, right? Opportunity knocks the door only once. So this is third time. I really didn't want to reject it this time. So I took it up, even though I was not ready. So, but immediately, right? Not few months just from that role, a big escalation came my way and landed in my plate. You know how it sounds like, right? Hey, now your team is in a chaotic situation. You are responsible for handling it. எது வேண்டாம் நான் பயந்துட்டு இருந்தேனோ, which I was fearing, right? Because to me, leadership is more related with people. Whereas when you're individual contributor, it is all about just yourself. Tappo, righto, it's all with you. So, the old version of me, just things like how this can be fixed, what can be done, that's the way I usually go. But now the hat that I was wearing is a leader, right? So with the leadership role, I have to bring stability to the team first and make them stress-free. So it was an important milestone release that our business partners were looking at, and that was very chaotic and the timeline was going to get missed. So the business partners escalated it, and so I took a step back and approached it with a very calm and positive mindset. I pulled into the team together. I said, okay, let's look at what's happening. Let's structure it, and created owners for each of the problem, right? Instead of pointing fingers, we thought, let's collaborate and transparently achieve this. That gave the team the trust and energy to respond back. And we were able to find the solution in very few short hours. We gave the risk mitigation plan to our business partners and they were super happy. That was the turning point for me, Bhuvana. So that gave me the confidence like, okay, it's not always about perfectly being ready, but it's about facing the uncertainty with calm and composed way, leading the team, supporting the team. So that's when I thought, Nandini, instead of doubting yourself, why not now start proving otherwise? So that was the thing that gave me the confidence.
Excellent, excellent, Nandini. So, on a similar note, is the next question, very close question to that. So, Chitra, in your journey, did you ever have to push past doubt? Like, you know you're not ready yet, but then you had to still do it. Did you face a situation like that?
First of all, thank you. I'm very happy and excited to be with this incredible women panelist. Okay, so coming to your question, yeah, so leadership, when we say, right, it's not like as Nandini said, it's not like we are ready and it will come with a bed of roses for you. No. I was doing my own contributor role, then managing a small team. When I got an opportunity to perform a delivery lead role to a high EXCO visibility project. So when we say EXCO, so this comes with the term CIO visibility, and it had its own escalations, timelines, all issues with that. So I approached, only thing is the moral of the team. See, when good thing happens, we all appreciate, say, oh, we did good job and we have all our team lunch and everything. But when failures happen, we have to be with our team. We have to set the tone of a team so that they will work for you. It's not like to deliver a project or a company or product. They will work for you. They will be available for you. And when I say exco visibility, it's not like they will be expecting your state immediate report update, and you have to get it from your team, and your team should be available and be supportive for you. So that's one thing. I worked at the ground level with the team, be available for them, and we have to understand the morale of the team also. There's one key thing, emotional intelligence. When we say, we have to understand from their perspective. See, each one comes to the job, everyone will have their own problem. So we have to understand that, we have to be supportive, so then they will be comfortable and they will be ready to work for and support us during these tough times, and that's where the leadership role comes in. Yep.
I'm actually reminded of adding one thing here. This is more like the first bench scenario in class, right? நல்லா பண்ணா தெரியும், நல்லா பண்ணலனா ரொம்பவே நல்லா தெரியும். When you do a mistake, that's when you'll be like super highlighted. So I think leadership is closely, everyone says create visibility, but what do I create visibility for, and how do I maintain that visibility is a big challenge. So Vandan, I have a question for you. What is one misconception about women in tech that you wanted to break early in your career?
This is a very common thing. I hope every girls will correlate. Women are not technical. They are not in depth. I mean, they don't, they are more of project management material and not a technical person, which I feel is wrong. That's a big misconception. Why? Because I myself is in the technical role and in a leadership role, and I have proved myself that it's not about the gender here. It's all about you proving yourself and having that in-depth knowledge. I mean, don't just have a breadth-wise knowledge, but I would say just start focusing on having an in-depth knowledge where you become a specialist in those technologies, and that will really prove. The other thing is, women are, I mean, apart from technical, they are, I mean, what else? And just, I think that's it. I mean, one big misconception is about the technical leadership. Yeah, not
Thank
being
you.
technical. Thank you, Avat.
And Vamika, a question for you. Which academic or early project choices shaped your path? Because you are into academic and the industry exposure, right?
Yeah, so to be honest, till I completed my BTech, I was a complete nerd. So my zone was only till library and hostel, and maximum some seminars as the only socialization I ever did. So after stepping into the actual real world, I realized all this doesn't matter. But what we are being fed right from childhood is like you have to score, you have to get into good college, then only your future will be good. So that is the common thing which is fed into our minds, right? But when you step into the real world, what really matters is the confidence and what do you know about the real world and how you can solve the problems, how well you can understand people and tap into other people's potential. So it's not about showcasing your own potential, but how you're able to collaboratively create something by bringing together everyone's potential. So these are the things I learned. So what I did is after my undergrad, at least for 3 to 4 years, I explored different industries, different organizations, starting from colleges, industries or startups by taking short tenures in each organization. And then I started my actual career journey. So it is very important for you to have one phase of exploration in your life. Forget about what society is telling you. There is no pressure. You can have your own timeline. And then once you learn and from your exploration, carve the path which is most interesting to you. So that is what I would tell.
Thank you. And I want to add some more points to both of your answers, but yeah, before that, one question to Shanmugapriya. If you could mentor your 20-year-old self, then what would be one thing that you would tell her? Go to the past and then you can tell her.
Yeah, definitely. I have so many, but I'm not going to take so much time. So, few things that I realized that I missed doing. So that's what I'm going to share. Okay, just 3 things. Okay. So I was under the assumption when I was about to complete my engineering. Okay, I was a good student. I have good marks. Okay, I know what was the basic technology they taught me. I know that. What else is needed? Hence, I really missed the magic skill to practice it. Okay. So later, once I came out of the college, I realized what I missed. Any clue apart from these things, which is very essential wherever you go, the soft skills, the communication skills. So I thought, okay, I can speak English, I can read and write English. So what else is needed? So just speaking good English is a communication, which means all the Americans and the English-speaking people are good communicators, right? It is not the same. So you should be able to articulate yourself, influence others, and sell yourself or sell your ideas, all those things. So whenever somebody is called, so for example, even for a small event, something like this, you have to come prepared, isn't it? Otherwise, at the time of the event, so many things will come into your mind, you will not be able to articulate what you want to talk. So you have to do some self-preparation. So communication skills have everything in it, right? Preparation based on the data points, and how are you going to articulate it? What are all the important things that you want to convey? So with some examples or live scenarios, all those things. This is very must. So as I mentioned somewhere earlier today, so just getting a degree is just a ticket, as an entry ticket wherever you go. But to sustain wherever you go, you definitely need the communication skills. So even with people who are so good in technical, I see that is really missing. Even with the fresh graduates who join our organization, we see that. Okay. And the second thing is just waiting for the perfect me. So I was like, always self-doubt, as Nandini said. Will I be able to do it? No, I have to prepare that. I have to prepare this. So unless you do it, you don't know whether you are ready or not, right? Whether you are able to do it or not, right? So you will never see your perfect version of yourself, even till the day you are alive. So because every day we keep improving, we may not realize it. So never wait for your, the perfect me, sorry. And finally, you have to ask or demand for your position. For example, which is very relevant to you. For any events happening in your college or university, if you notice that only some set of people are actively participating in organization, all those things, you should not sit down at the back bench or quietly that maybe you should not assume that they are good at doing it. That's why they are given that opportunity. They might be teacher's pet, all those things. Don't do that. If you want to do it, you just go ahead and approach your teachers or professors and ask them, what am I missing here? Why I am not given that opportunity? You should demand for it. You should fight for it. Okay? Unless you do, you will not be able to gain the confidence. So these are the three things I completely messed up. So now, the time is gone. But anyway, I was able to correct it in the early stages. So it might help you. Thank you.
That's actually a very relevant and excellent answer. To add to that, this is one statistic which I was very shocked to know about. We have the job description whenever we apply for jobs, right? So what tends to happen is women look at the job description. Even if they are 80% matching all the criteria, they still don't apply. Because on the 20% question that mentality is there. Versus when it's a man who is applying for the same job, if there's a 50% match, there's a 99% chance that he'll go ahead and apply. Shocking, right?
Not even 50. If they will say the cycle is matching, they'll take the risk and they'll apply.
Exactly. So I think the greatest inhibitor we as women have is our own self. The mountain is you. There's a book called The Mountain is You, but that's one of the biggest inhibitions. And I think that was an excellent answer. So I think I'm going to do a quick round. What is one thing, like just in 1 or 2 words, what is one thing that you want to tell your 20-year-old self? Quickly, Nandini?
Be always curious and don't hesitate to ask questions.
Okay, Chitra?
Doubtfulness. Don't be doubtful. Go for it. Break the barriers.
Awesome. Amika?
No matter what happens in life, just show up for yourself, because you are the only one who is going to stand up for yourself in every situation.
True that. And Vandana?
Upskill yourself and ensure that you are available, just like Shanmuga Priya said, right? She told that Even if you're not ready, if some events are happening, do show up yourself. There will be help always there. It's not that you're alone there standing. If you need help, seek for help. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. So I think that was a very good round one of getting to know when you are ready for a leadership. The answer is you're never perfectly ready. You're already a leader today. And let's move on to round two, and we will try to understand what are some practices or rituals or how, in your leadership journey, how do you keep up with the work every single day. Okay. So I'll start with you, Vandana. What can young women, what can the young girls who are here do today in college or in early career to truly stand out?
Excellent question. So team, this is what we have been. So what we do in college ideally, we look out for good grades, we look out for theoretical concepts, we don't focus on the in-depth, which is the hands-on. And that is something, today morning I saw many projects, I was awestruck. I'm really impressed by the way this university is already doing. So be hands-on. That is one important skill. And whatever you do, show yourself, meaning the visibility. So it's not about, I attended an event. Focus on the outcome. As I attended this event, these were the things which I learned. So be visible, okay? And wherever it is, if you already using LinkedIn, or if you have an internal portal inside college, start using it. Start telling what you learned. I'm just giving an example of this event. The third thing is you have to ensure that you upskill yourself, okay? Meaning having in-depth and technical specialists is different, and you applying them is important. Okay, the application of the knowledge, because in corporate world, whatever you learn here will not help. But that is a different ballgame, and that is where if you prove yourself and if you are in a position where you can learn, the upskilling, be relevant is what I would say. Be relevant to the market. If there is any emerging trend, emerging topics coming up, even if you don't have a knowledge, start learning the foundational concepts, meaning you should be able to talk. Now, if suddenly I ask what is Gen AI, at least you should be in a position to, irrespective of the year you're in college, you should be now, because that is a trend. That is what is happening. So start having that foundational understanding, and that will really help you out in the corporate world, because it shouldn't be that I got good grades, that's it, I'm settled. No, it does not happen that. After you get into the corporate world, that's where the real struggle starts. And I don't want to scare you, but if you follow, having that in-depth, be visible, communication, that is important. As Priya already mentioned, right? Communicate yourself, being visible. Start even a small task which you do, tell it. It's not the show off. Show off is different, and you talking about it is different, team. Because show off is boasting. Boasting is not we're asking here you to do. Here we are asking you to talk what you did and what was that you learned. The outcome is important. So just ensure that you look at the results and not at what you actually did, and don't, mistake you communicating is that boasting, okay? Just one.
Yeah, excellent point. Actually, I think to summarize, branding is not boasting. You create your personal brand, and that is super important. And when someone does that, they are not boasting, they are actually creating their own brand. And that is what each of us should do. And
I just one more point to add. So now, attending this event, as a leader, we are supposed to add that in LinkedIn. And it's like it's a requirement, because we have to tell the world what is happening. So it does not mean if I put that in LinkedIn, I'm boasting myself. It's about my exposure, my learning, what I did, and that's what I share in LinkedIn. And whoever is interested, they will reach out to me, and it's one way of networking. Meaning they come out to us, Vandana, I'm interested in such events, could you help me out? Of course, we are here to help, right? And if people reach out and if we don't have the answer, we get them the answer. And that is what we say. Seek out help. Never, oh, what they will think, oh, I don't know about this, whether I'm ready. No, don't have that notion. Just seek out help. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana. I know, Priya, you already spoke about soft skills, but are there any specific, specific items that you want to list beyond the technical skills that Vandana mentioned?
Okay, so to be a great leader or
To be a great leader,
part
yes.
of the team? Fine. Okay, so who you will call as a great leader, right? That we need to identify first. So a great leader is not the one who knows everything like a superstar that, you go to him or her, she will know everything. No, that's not the thing. Or delivering a high performance team. No. So there might be so many things, okay? I follow these items in my team, so which always gives me the proud to tell that, I am a great leader. I can tell that. So what are those? First of all, just one slogan, right? I know the team and the team knows me. Simple. So everything comes under this, okay? Which means you need to do so many things to get to this, to say this proudly that I know the team and the team knows me. First of all, you should have, build the trust with the team. The team should trust you. Without trust, nothing is going to work out, especially in the corporate, right? Without trust. You should trust your manager, the manager should trust the team, obviously. And then lead with empathy and not control. It's not like leader means, okay, I'm here to give you the orders to do it and you are going to do it. No. We are always going to discuss and take a decision. Okay? So why that we need a leader to take a final call after observing all the points from everybody. So, and then you should give the feel to the team members, to the safe. I feel safe to fail. As I think Nandini mentioned out, right? What happens if something messed up? There is a release going on. I have been into so many incidents. I have got so many calls from the team, that we dropped, the database table, right? Just imagine in the production, if you drop a big table, what's going to happen? It's messed up, okay? What is going to happen? The team will panic. Being an individual contributor, they will panic. What is going to happen? How I'm going to face it? Whether they will fire me or not? There are so many questions going on in this mind. So you should give the trust or the feel to the team. Okay, I can call my manager. I'm not going to solve the problem. Okay, but I'm very sure that I can create the environment to solve the problem. Okay, and she has already mentioned whatever we are supposed to do during that time, so I don't want to repeat it. So similarly, and every leader should lead the team with a vision, not the decision, okay? I have taken the decision, so you should follow this decision and we have to go behind it. You should have a roadmap or a vision already created and everybody should work towards it. And also, you should understand if it is, even there is a very big team or you have a set of teams, whatever it is, for every person you should know why they are here, okay? If I have some 15 to 16 people in my team, why they are here working with me? What is the reason? Which holds them back in this team? Is it the money or the salary or the motivation or what is that? That I really need to identify that, okay? Finally, so this is the very most important thing. It is very easy to identify the smart one, right? Even in the class also, it is very easy to identify the first rank holders, all those things. Is it fair always giving the opportunity to the first rank holders? No. So I know who is the smart one in my team. If every day if I gonna call him and say, hey, can you take care of this escalations, all those things, he will just, otherwise he will assume, okay, I'm gonna get this so much hike or I will be at the top. My career path will be the great among the everybody. It's not gonna sustain. What about the rest of the people, right? They will stay back. So the best leader should always be able to bring the smart version of everybody in the team. Everyone should do something. Everybody is not same, but you should be able to find out the smartest version of the team. So that makes you the great leader, I think. Thank you.
Thank you for this answer, Priya. So I think it is all about making everyone the best version of themselves, right? As a leader, you make your best version and then you also bring out the best version in your team. Excellent answer, Priya. So to continue with that, we've all had these difficult times. So whenever something goes bad, like for example, the incident that you mentioned, Nandini, is there any ritual that you do? Like is there some action that you always do whenever you're stressed out?
Not like whenever I'm stressed out, but I've started practicing couple of things, I should say, that helped me gain confidence and handle certain uncertainties. So one of the things is daily reflection. It's a very simple but a powerful method. I'm not sure how many of you do that already. If not, start doing it from today. Just 5 minutes every day, right? Look at what you did that particular day, what challenges you faced, and what you learned out of it. Like a self-retrospection, right? What you could have done better. So I was not doing all of these things. I was just handling things as it came my way. That's how I was doing. But then as I was growing up in the ladder, right, where you start connecting with more people and working with more people, it becomes very essential to what Priya mentioned, right? Building the trust, and they look at you, people look at you. Knowingly or unknowingly, they look at you, or they see you as role models, or they see you as not to even follow your path, right? So there are a lot of things. So you need to start self-retrospecting yourself. So that is something I started doing, like probably even a presentation. I would have thought probably I did it awesome, great. But I got feedback from my managers at times telling like, Nandini, this is a leadership presentation. It was very great, but should have been within the time limit, kind of, right? So then I reflect on that. Okay, so next time, depending on the audience, it has to be different, right? So this kind of daily reflection, just 5 minutes a day, right? It didn't make me perfect, but it helped me a better version, as you said, by self-retrospecting. The second one, quickly to add on to it, right? Emotional intelligence that Chitra mentioned. So, women by nature, most of the women are pretty emotional, and I'm one such person as well. I'm very emotional, I'm very straightforward. People used to say, "Nee sandoshama irundhalum mogathila theriyum, kovama irundhalum ellum kollum vedikum mogathila irundhalum." So it's that is me. So the moment I stepped into the leadership role, the one thing I wanted to meditate and cautiously control is my emotions, because the thing you need to remember is, when you switch roles, when you become a leader, even people who were your friends may start looking at you differently. Okay, you need to keep that mindset. 4 பேர் நம்மள நல்லா ஃப்ரெண்டா பாப்பாங்க, and there will be 4 people who will also not like us. So how do you handle that, and how do you control your own emotions and also understand others' emotions, right? It is very important. So that is also during stress, to your point, Poona, I've started being calm and not like reacting to that situation. Rather take a step back and understand from the team, to what Priya mentioned again with empathy, right? This continuous practice has helped me to gain the confidence with the team and build the trust with the team. Thank you.
Super. So this is all, when you are a leader and you want to do it. But sometimes what happens is, like, even before you enter into that leadership journey, you lack confidence. I don't know how many of you follow Priyanka Chopra's videos, but there's this line that she always says, right? Fake it till you make it. If you're not confident, you have to act confident. So on that note, Bhamika, is there something that you've always done when you're not confident? Like, how do you handle your situations when you're not confident about something?
I did this only. I faked it till I made. So like it might sound like a small thing. So when I was 21 years old, I got my first internship. So right from the day, I don't know what other people are talking. I mean, the leaders were telling like deliverables, milestone, and all this. But I always believe that if I do something, it will be the best. So I was not ready to take anything less than that. If I get some kind of criticism or something, I feel like somebody is pulling me down, I'll always step back. I know how to get away from that instead of self-doubting myself. So I never used to think that something is wrong with me, that's why other people are saying like this. I always had that confidence, and belief that whatever I'm doing is fine. Like, if there is definitely some constructive feedback, you can take it. But if it's not constructive, there is no need for you to absorb it in your mind. So I kept carrying that confidence till now. I am in the situation that I don't need to face that kind of criticism. So that is you should fake it till you make it.
Excellent. And Chitra, do you want to add to that? Like, what is, what are your habits? How do you add on to your confidence?
Yep. What I do, one thing as a mantra, what I do is I tell to myself that, today is my best day. I know in the hall there will be many people who will be more better than me, but that mantra gives me some confidence, maybe the inner confidence in me to keep me up to the bar. And I do that daily. I make sure I'm repeating that. And one thing which I suggest everyone in the hall, especially the young girls who are going to come into the corporate world, first thing everyone will say, set a goal. Yeah, that is one thing. We have to. See, we should have a clear path where we are going. So set a goal. And you have to work on that. You have to follow the steps. You have to find out the way. If you don't know, this institution is a very good institution. They are giving a lot of opportunity. But first yourself, stand in front of the mirror and see what you will be in next 3 months or 6 months or after the college, where you are going to land up. So that's one very important thing, girls. Please make sure we have to. We have to be. So one, and the next one is financial independent. Women should be financially independent. So make sure you are following that path. And these things I keep in mind. And next is responsibilities. Every time we'll not be ready to take. So I make sure, okay, I'm taking it. Then when I land up there, there will be a lot of things which we have to learn it. So I make myself some time for learning. Because you should have that knowledge. Every time when you are going anywhere, if someone says a topic, okay, GenAI, what is GenAI? Quantum computing, which is trending latest, what it is, a minimum of 2 lines, you should have a knowledge. And I'm not only telling in technical field. See, it's a general knowledge. Here, listen to the news. What's going around globally in India? What's happening? See, it's usually you say like women are not interested in that. Women don't do that. But no, not for me. I keep myself updated. I just have a look. We see phone, we see reels, everyone we do that. But make sure when you are seeing that, right? Spend some time, see what's happening today in India, what's happening globally. We should be aware of that. Because when you are stepping outside, when you will have the knowledge, people around you will value you. So they will think, okay, this person has this much knowledge. Whatever topic they talk, you should have something in your mind to be along with them. So that's one thing I will request everyone in this room to keep yourself aware, learn, set the goal, follow that, and be confident, girls. That's what I will say. Be confident. You shouldn't be worrying about the society or family, what they are thinking. No, you have to keep your own path. Achieve it. You will achieve it when you follow it. But be confident. Always have this confident layer when there are things like, okay, it's not up to my level. But have that confidence, go there, but you will rock it. So that's one thing I want to tell. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just one thing to add to the constructive feedback. Not all feedback should be considered seriously, team. Just why I'm saying this is because many people would be jealous. And in order to bring you down, they might say something which is not, they are not required to tell. So we may feel bad. Obviously we are there already, meaning we would have got those feedback. But take the feedback which were relevant, meaning the constructive feedback which will help you to improve, not to bring you down. So just ensure that don't take all feedback seriously. That's one.
Thank you, Vandana. I think to sum up whatever we discussed, right, maybe I think there are 2 words. One is consistency and the second is reflection. Like you take up all these rituals, whatever you take up, you do it consistently and then you reflect back. Whenever something happens, like every day, you reflect back and learn from yourself. I think those 2 are the key takeaways from this round. So quickly as a break, right, let me do a quick rapid fire now. I'm going to ask your superpower at work. What is one superpower at work for you? I'll start with you, Vandana.
My knowledge.
Excellent. Vamika?
I listen to people a lot about whatever they do or whatever they like doing, be it personal or professional.
Listening. Okay. Chitra?
Influence, team.
Influence. Okay.
Everybody has already stolen my words. What am I going to say?
Yeah, all three together, right? Yeah, applying, we have to apply all those things every day.
Okay. And Nandini?
For me, my confidence.
Awesome. Excellent answer. And maybe because you mentioned confidence, right? We've been talking about confidence. There's one thing that I do, like whenever I'm in a deeply feeling like very depressed and unable to work, but we can't call a day off just because you're not in the mood to work. So I think all of us have that situation. And maybe some simple things like I just dress up as if I'm going to a party. And then I sit in my room and do the work. So that is one thing that I've been doing. Is there something similar to that you do for all of you?
So when I'm low in mood, right, I wear a sari. To be honest, dress up. I love to wear sari, so that's my mood lifter. So I tie a sari if I'm low, I tie a sari if I'm even super happy, right, and
Okay.
dress up. So that uplifts my mood and it brings me back to normal.
Awesome. And Priya?
I always think about, I am very gratitude for where I am now. So I always think about the past or still the people who are not able to get the opportunity. So when I think about that, definitely, everything will go up and I'll come back to it.
Gratitude, yeah. Okay. And Chitra?
Yeah. One thing, I'll just close my laptop, take my phone, put some good music, at least for 5-10 minutes I will listen to the music, and then I will calm myself. I know I have to go again, open that laptop, and that gives me some relaxation.
Awesome. And Vamika?
Yeah, I'll go to my kitchen, I'll put the favorite movie or web series in my phone and I'll start cooking. I
Cooking.
love cooking and I love eating it hot from the stove. That's what I do.
Excellent. I think many of us can resonate with that.
So for me, cooking means I have to do more work, right? So whenever I'm depressed or something, I'll have my me time. What is me time? Using the phone, browsing it, something, not thinking about anything. Another thing is, as Chitra said, listening to music. Even though my favorite music will be playing in the background, but my mind will be so occupied that the music will never reach out, right? And that's where the phone. Just browse something or the
One
other.
weird thing that I do is, if I'm at home and low and immediate distraction I need, right? Even if the dress shelf is very clean, I pull it out everything, I fold it, I keep it back. I'm so
Okay.
good thing with cleaning.
Stress cleaning.
Stress cleaning.
Yeah.
So that I do.
Excellent. I think though this may sound like, kind of like a funny way to do things, it is very important that all of you have something like this to cope up with your situations, because these situations are going to come. They may come every day also in future. So when you have such situations, you should already have a plan in place, like a disaster recovery program kind of thing in your brain. That helps, because next time when that situation happens, you need not think of what will I do to calm myself down. That may be something simple as just calling your friend, calling your mom, or like talking to yourself in the mirror, or just applying some lipstick. Whatever works for you. But identify that. Excellent. So yeah, now let's move on to the next round, which is about skills, opportunities, and the challenges which will shape the next generation of women leaders who are like sitting in front of us, right? So let's go with that, and I'll start with you, Chitra. What emerging skills or mindsets should young women build today for future leadership roles?
Yep. So as everyone said, right, soft skill is one thing which you have to develop. Confidence, communication, spend time on communication. See, it's not communication the way we put it, but only thing is when you are given some work, you should be able to tell what you have done. So first you have to know that. So that these are the two things which I say. Next is, growth mindset. You should have that.
Yeah.
That you have to bring in yourself, develop in yourself. So these are the key things which I feel like
Super. Yeah, growth mindset, right? Yeah. So moving on, Vamika, everyone's talking about AI and cyber security, etc. So what do you think, like how can young women position themselves in these fields?
Yeah, like all of you know, AI is the buzzword now, right? So the common misconception is AI is about learning tools. If you see, like every 1 month, every 3 months, new tools are coming, and most of the candidates, they spend time on learning the tools. So that is not about, that doesn't make you an expert in AI. So what will make you an expert is how you design the problem. So design thinking comes there. Let's say you are using AI for cricket team. So what is the problem you're solving? How will you design the problem or formulate the problem? That really matters. Let's say you want to design an algorithm which says how do people play together well. So those kind of questions, what are the questions you can ask using your framework, and what is the solution and impact it can provide? That is what will highlight you and make you stand out and move also to the higher level. So AI is not just about learning tools. That is one thing.
Super. That's a very precise answer, Vamika. To Priya, how do you balance assertiveness and collaboration, especially in male-dominated environments?
Thank you for asking this question because I work in a production support team. So where it's 24/7. We have so many male in the team and very handful of women. Okay, and that one the leadership you will see here and there one or two. That's it. So whoever it is, right? Just let's take away that male-dominated team. Wherever you go, wherever you want to speak, if you want to sell yourself, what you need to prepare yourself, first of all. And if you are going to have a discussion, you should start with the data points, right? You should start with the data points. And if your data points are good and valid, definitely your decisions are going to be heard. You don't have to worry about it. Is it a male or female, whoever it is. And you should know how to play around between being too assertive or collaborative. Like, you cannot say yes for everything and you can't say no for everything, right? You should know how to say yes, where to say yes, and where to say no, and how to say no. That is very important wherever it is. And always when you start a discussion, first of all, you listen. You are going to change some process, for example. So instead of telling them, this is what I'm going to change, you listen from the others. Okay, observe others' points. You will get maybe new ideas also. Then you can articulate how you want to change the process with the data, valid data points. So then everybody will think, okay, fine, this is valid. That's why we are going to follow this process. So go with the preparation, go with the data points. Wherever you go, you will be able to sell yourself. Don't worry about the male-dominated or female-dominated team. It's all just the words. Things will go away once you do the right thing.
Yeah, that was promising actually. Your data talks, right? So Vandana, question for you. You probably have a lot of fresh graduates joining your team and you'd be mentoring them. So what do you think is one mistake that all of the fresh graduates make, which can be avoided by doing certain things?
I think it was more or less to my previous point. So fresh graduates, okay, as I told you, right, don't be theoretical. Have in-depth, hands-on, and which I already seen here in this university. I know you're all getting an excellent opportunity. I just want to reiterate, don't, just like Priya mentioned, if someone else is already there, you back off, no. Go ahead and contribute there. And start becoming relevant. I mean, start learning yourself the emerging trends, whatever is the emerging technologies. At least have knowledge about it, because once you land into the corporate, it's not that what grade you got, how much CGPA you got, but it is about how much knowledge or how much information you have about a topic. And for example, coding. Now, if you get into a development job, how good are you? So how do you apply your critical thinking? How do you code? How do you apply your coding skills plays an important part. And if you are into that field, computer or information technology, to ensure that you start learning the basics coding and start I would say start having real-time use cases by yourself, which I know here doesn't make sense because you all are already doing. But just one point, bring out a real-time use case and start bringing a solution to that. And even if it is from the coding perspective, okay, we did see portals getting generated. Create your own website. Try to troubleshoot if you run into issues. And wherever you can, get help. And see, in corporate world, it's always too good to have mentor. And that is something I didn't do in the initial part of my career because I thought I know everything. That was one big misconception I had because that played a big way because mentors do play a crucial part in your this. So even if you have mentors here, do continue the relationship with your mentor. It doesn't mean that as soon as you're done with the college, your mentor plays no part. No, they are still the mentor. They will guide you, if not from technical standpoint, at least from the other personal or soft skills perspective. From any perspective. If you're, I would say my career today, wherever I am, it's because of my mentor. So start having mentor and continue the relationship with the mentor. Even when you land into the corporate, see who is the senior in your team or who is that from, like, whoever talks, you will know, right? You're learning a lot from them. Approach them. Nobody is going to say, no, I don't want to take you. No. As soon as you reach out, could you be my mentor? They will accept. If they are very occupied, they will provide you another colleague of theirs so that you have a mentor. So nobody is going to say no from that perspective. So have mentors is one thing.
Just Mona, adding to the point, right? One other common mistake that I have seen is being silent. So freshers, they think, can I speak here? Can I voice out my opinion, right? Even in meetings, that one group whom you see to be very silent is that freshers group. Because they think it is the place where seniors need to talk. I may not know much about what is going on, so let me remain silent. So that is one mistake. The more you ask the questions, that is when you will learn a lot, and that will also create a visibility for you. So don't hesitate to ask questions, even if you think it is a very dumb question. In fact, people say, right, there is no such question as a dumb question. So that's a common mistake I've seen.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry
Thanks.
to interrupt. I want to add one thing because it's like, once you go out, when you get placed, right, please stop comparing yourself to the friend of others in the other companies because I see this is happening very frequently. Like, what pay he is getting. Why am I getting this pay? Can I go ahead and jump ahead and, join the other company? Please don't do that. If you know you are in the right role, you are doing the right task, stay there, learn something before, you take a decision of going out. Don't compare yourself, your pay with anybody else, please.
Yeah, adding to Priya's note, for the first 5 years, never ever think about money. Money is just like a complementary to you, meaning for you, your focus should be on the knowledge and the learning because that is what is going to pave the way for your other remaining part of your career there. The first 5 to 10 years is important. How much money? They are giving only so-and-so 10,000, 50,000, that's it. No, I don't want to go, I want to go for 1 lakh. I mean, I had relatives in my family who were thinking 50,000 job is the good job and 10,000, 20,000 not. Then we interrupted and we said, no, this is not important. Do you learn? Learning is important. So that 5 years of learning paved the way. Now they are earning 10 times or whatever. And still, so that, why are they earning that 5 times or 10 times is because of what they learned initially. And for me, in my career, whatever I did for the initial 10 years, that is my foundation. And based on that foundation, I'm building my career now. So do ensure that you focus on the knowledge and the learning and not on the other secondary aspects, which is not relevant, at least in the initial 10 years of your career. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana. I think I'm going to go with a rapid fire question for you, Nandini. First, tell me what is one word for the future of women in tech?
Powerful.
Excellent. I love that. And what is, another follow-up question for you? After all this discussion and after looking at the projects that was displayed, can you tell me how you feel in a couple of words?
நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருந்தோம் So that's the feel I got. Awesome presentations today. Great job, guys. And I was really impressed with the way the organization, the institution is supporting for the students, for their the entrepreneur skills and stuff, right? But that's the thought I got, like, எப்படியோ படிச்சு எப்படியோ வந்து இப்போ நம்ம ஒரு பொசிஷன்ல இருக்கோம் பட் these people will probably reach these positions way sooner than they think. So all the best, guys.
Thank you.
And one thing I was telling ma'am there, I didn't have these opportunities, Steve. When I studied college, engineering, we had only the symposium, and that too only one symposium in 4 years, that's it. And not even, we could go to other symposiums and present our papers. So that was the only opportunity. We didn't even have this real-time projects, and I did here the mini degree, right, which is a great thing. If I would have had so many mini degrees with me, and would have been somewhere is what I felt. The fresher of me is what. Thank you.
Honest answer, Vandana. So, what is your idea of, what is your feeling right now, Priya?
I told you right in the morning, when I see the lab, all those things, my first year lab came into my mind because my father was a welder. So we had this welding, carpentry. I don't know why I learned all those things in the first year. So he used to, every day he used to tell me, are you a welder? The lab technician, But after seeing the lab, all those things, we feel that we missed so many things. You should be grateful that you are in a very good place. Please do not miss out any opportunity. That's what, because time will never come back. Yeah.
Thank you. And your emotion right now. One word for your feeling, Chitra.
I feel like the exposure these generation or the institution has provided them, this is excellent. So please make use of it. You will not find when and college days are very good. When you come to the corporate world, you will be missing all that. But this learning phase also is very important. And whatever the opportunity the institution is providing you, they are behind you. They are the mentors. So please make use of it. And this will help you. And you can be an entrepreneur because we didn't get that opportunity. For us, it was, okay, studies, get the marks, go into a good company. Nowadays, it's not how to work for a corporate company. You can be an entrepreneur, you can be an innovator. So that thought process bring in your mind.
Thank you. And Vamika, for you, what do you think is one word for the future of women in tech?
I would say dominant.
Dominant, okay. Nice to hear these words for women leaders, right? Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You want to add?
I just wanted to tell why I told dominant.
Yeah.
It is because women have this unique, it's not a skill, it's a capability of intuition. So anybody can solve a problem, but women have that intuition of thinking on how to solve the problem and how to take things forward. That's why I say dominant.
Thank you. Thank you, Vamika. Thank you so much, everyone, for beautiful answers. I think there's a lot of learning in here. And if I have to add or summarize whatever we discussed, right, there are these things. You have to speak up for yourself. You have to get your own opportunity. They say opportunity knocks only once. That is the door opportunity. There is another opportunity called window opportunity. You know what that is? Nobody will come and knock. You have to open and then see what is there. So that is the window opportunity. There will be multiple window opportunities which you should open, and then you will realize that actually leads to better hallways. So try to create your own window opportunities and leverage your relationships. It's all about networking, people say, right? So you be friends today, fine. Then after a few years, you lose contact. But what is the point of networking? So you have to leverage your relationships. Stay in touch. And use each. It's not about using. I mean, people usually think, especially Indian mindset and an Indian girl mindset, right? Nama pay help keta use pandai nenachpaangalo. There's nothing about using here. We're all professionals. You leverage each other's positions. Okay, and wishing you a very all the best, and cheers to all the leaders we have today. Thank you.
We extend our heartfelt thanks to our esteemed women leaders for their valuable insights, diverse perspectives, and inspiring experiences. Your guidance today not only enlightens our students but also empowers them to dream bigger, aim higher, and prepare confidently for the professional world. We now open the floor for an interactive session. Dear students, this is your opportunity to engage, learn, and connect with the incredible women who have excelled in their fields. Please feel free to ask your questions and interact with your distinguished delegates.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself Akshaya from third year CSE department, and my question to Amika, ma'am. Beyond coding, what is the 3 steps of skills that students should cultivate to succeed in AI ML, and which upcoming AI trends that students should prepare to differentiate them as a future leaders in this field? And one question I add on to you, Miss. Nowadays, AI is rapidly increasing in industries, organizations. And what is the biggest challenge that the industries are facing while adopting to this AI, and how to overcome this?
Okay, this question is a new seminar topic, so I think the college can invite me again. So to put it in a nutshell, so first thing, like don't run behind certifications. Now there are a lot of, scam certifications like asking you to pay 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. Don't go behind that. Choose some NPTEL or standard government courses. Just take 3 to 5 certification courses, that is enough. So after that, that is just to show on your resume. So after that, start working on your portfolio. Like there are a lot of open source data sets. Download data sets. You work on the real problem and build your GitHub portfolio. That is more important because companies look for your practical skills, whether you are able to understand and code. They'll not ask you like what is transformer architecture. Maybe if you are going to core computer science companies, they'll ask. But generally, you need to know how to work with your AI code. Then don't use AI tools for coding. Use it only for learning. Even if you are using vibe coding, you should be able to understand the language. Because in the interviews, I'm seeing these Gen Z kids, they are showing me the long scripts, but if you ask one question, where is the variable, they won't know. So even if you are using AI coding, understand the script. So that is one thing. And what is the AI trend? Like for example, these real life problems, right? I'm working in energy or water. So it doesn't mean that you use an advanced AI technique, you will immediately get a solution. It doesn't work like that. So we have to do a lot of fine tuning to put our domain knowledge to make the AI models work. So that is where the gap is. So choose one core domain. It could be any of your favorite domain, whether robotics or agriculture or anything. Like today also they presented an agriculture product, right? So choose something which is related to life because everybody is going to eat. Everybody is always going to get diseases. Everybody needs to run their life. Everybody will use transportation. This will not stop. So choose these kind of domains and try to solve problems in those domains. So that is one thing. And last question was challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the challenge. Like even though you have advanced AI models or technology, how do you use them to solve people's problem? You are not able to solve traffic, right? You are not able to solve pollution. Do you think AI is the solution? No. It is the mindset. Now everybody is using GPT for everything, but nobody thinks about the energy cost or the, actually we are contributing more negative things to the environment by consuming more tokens. Imagine like how many people use AI tool for creating cute cat memes. I know it's cute to watch, but do you really think that wasting so much energy in a data center or consuming so much tokens for something which is not so relevant, but it should be ideally used for solving bigger challenges? So,
Thank you, ma'am.
I think with great power comes great responsibility, right? That's what you mentioned.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself Joshita from second year CSE, and my question is to Nandini, ma'am. And what helps women to speak with more confidence in tech spaces?
Okay, that's a great question. So, to build your confidence, as Vandana mentioned, right, try to find mentors, okay? Mentors will guide you and coach you exactly, like they are the ones who will help you understand your problems and where you need to grow. And also they will help you to find the right things as well in the way. So having the right mentor is really helpful. But apart from that, because not everyone can find a mentor, and even to find a mentor, people will be hesitant, right? How do I reach out and all those things? So one thing I will say is trust in yourself. have faith in yourself. That is very important, because if we don't believe in ourselves and if we keep doubting ourselves, then that confidence will never come. So as I said, ask questions, be curious. That was a few key attributes of myself, I should say. People, in fact, tell me like, you ask so many questions, but that has what has led me to reach the ladder, because the more you ask the questions to understand what you're trying to solve, right, the more you will be able to give the right solution there. So, and the more visibility you will get, so the more the networking and people, and your confidence will shoot up high. So find the right mentor and believe in yourself.
I would like to add to Nandini's input. To build the confidence, how prepared you are with the foundation. Because the more prepared, the more confidence you will have in you. So I would say the foundational learning is important. If you are strong in that, your confidence will build automatically. There's no questions in that. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dikshita. I am from CSBS department. My question to Nandini ma'am. Ma'am, you have told that I have chance to be a leader. So you have told that I can't accept it. If what skill you have, you can accept in that time.
Come again?
Ma'am, you have told I can be a leader. You have a chance. But you have told that
I didn't accept it.
If what skill you have at that time, you can be accept leader position.
Being empathetic. So at that point of time when I was an individual contributor, as I said, I'm pretty aggressive, I'm results oriented, results driven, and I'm very confident with my foundations, as Vandana mentioned, right? In my role, whatever I was playing, I'm super confident any problem that comes my way, I'll be able to do it as an individual contributor. You give anything to me, I'll be able to do it by working in the nights or in the morning or whatever it is, and I'll be able to get the results. And I'm pretty aggressive also in the way I speak, like if I know what I'm doing is right, yes, I speak it verbally, I speak it even strong. I've achieved my results. But then, as I said, leadership means people, right? You don't get the trust through the title. You need to earn it through how you connect with the people. And one constant feedback I've been getting from my mentors and my leaders was, Nandini, you do a great job, but also try to add that empathetic thing in your thing. So I was not ready to take up this role exactly because of this. But I never the moment I take up this role, so why to take that, right? So that was what. But one thing that also told me indirectly, right? Though I was an individual contributor, I was leading a team. No one was reporting to me, but many were indirectly working along with me. One of the person in one of my one-on-ones told me very openly, like, Nandini, you are my role model to do things, how to speak in meetings with confidence in a male-dominant society or in a forum where you think you may not be heard. And when I heard that, right, I was like, okay, when I was afraid of handling people, when that person told that I'm seeing you as a role model and I'm few of your capabilities I'm incorporating daily in my life to grow, right? Then that told me, okay, Nandini, maybe you can try it. You're not as bad as you thought. So empathetic was the key to say, and that I've, with cautious practice, as I mentioned, I've cultivated it.
And one more question, what made you to connect with people?
What made me to connect with people? The word வந்து professional சொல்லாமான்னு தெரியல. I'm a vibing person, okay? So I speak a lot. Wherever I am, I'm not the silent type. I speak a lot and I'm very friendly. One of my strengths, when they were asking, right, my strong interpersonal skills. நான் shy ஆகவே மாட்டேன். People used to say, when I am there in a forum, in that forum, silent இருக்கிறவங்க கூட ஏதாவது பேசிடுவாங்க. So that is the type of person I am. I don't hesitate, and that has helped me to connect more with people.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, leaders. I am Janani from first year IT department. Basically, my question is an open question for all of you six, and my question is, what was the networking and what was the role of networking and sponsors place in the career acceleration of a woman in tech, and how can they build it powerful supportive network effectively? The question which I keep.
Before someone answers the question, you brought in a very good word, sponsorship, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
can you define that? I just wanted to understand if you asked that with knowing the meaning of that.
Sponsorship is some kind of helping out with something, ma'am, for a person which we
To
have
find
for-
opportunities? Great,
yes.
great. So yeah, I will let others take the question. That's a great word you people need to remember, mentor versus sponsor.
I mean, I just wanted to explain on that word because I was intentional in finding the right sponsors for me. There is a difference between mentor and sponsor. Mentor கிட்ட நீங்க போய் உங்களோட growthக்காக you work with them. But a sponsor is someone who will be in rooms where you cannot be. They will be in that promotion discussion meeting where you are not allowed. And you know for sure they will speak for you. So you have to find that person who can speak for you in the rooms where you are not present. So that is where sponsorship is important. You need to find that sponsor. It may be your boss, it may be your super boss, it may be someone else who is in a leader position who will vouch for you. So finding a sponsor is crucial for your career growth. Yes, Vandana.
That's what I was planning to explain about the sponsors. Okay. Sponsors are people who, when you're not in the room, they talk about you. They talk good things about you. And that is, they are the ones who support you, as Bhavana said here.
But
and
I
in
forgot
terms
the
of the
question,
networking, I'm sorry. I forgot the question that she asked.
So the second is, she was asking about networking and how essential networking and sponsorship is, right? So at least for me personally, I have seen that you don't get you join a company, you're not going to get a sponsor. No one is going to come and talk for you unless you lay the foundation. You find out, when I go and, okay, I've done this in my own career, I directly talk to my super boss. I set up one-on-ones with my super boss and I talk to them. So would they be interested in talking to me? They are super busy. Why would they have to come and talk to me? They will talk to me only if that talk is benefiting them, right? So identify, instead of, when you go and talk to a leader, you don't talk about your problems, rather you talk about their problems which you can solve. So if you're talking about something which is beneficial for them, they are naturally interested. And they know that if I bring this person up, they will actually help me do this and this. They will help me reach my goals. So identify your boss's problems and you solve that, and that's how you get a sponsor. The second thing is networking. So when I network is not just about, saying hi, bye, taking pics. No, it's not that. It's about leveraging. I know someone in so-and-so company. Next time when there is maybe something like, for example, inter-corporate event or something like that, I invite them, and that's how the relationship grows. And then I know that there's a role in their company which might be a fit for me, so I talk to them. That's how you build and leverage your network. It is not just about meeting people and then forgetting. Keep in touch with them and use that relationship strategically.
Adding to Bhavana's point, networking as well includes they helping you out. Now, in order to achieve a goal, inside your network, you might know this person might have the answer, or this person might knows about the topic which you're working on terms of the goal. So reach out to them. So having this network will help, because it's better to know someone who knows about your topic than to be a lone person here and thinking who will help, I don't have the answer, how should I go about it? But leveraging, and again, networking also means that you should not reach out to the person who knows the topic, but reach out to them, I have a problem, I need an answer, do you know someone, or are you aware of this, could you help me out? So it happens, in my day job, what happens is, people reach out to me, I'll have the answers, but I tell them, if I don't have the answer, I'm open. I don't have the answer for this, but I will get you the answer within a day or within a couple of hours, depending on the topic which is. So networking is where the knowledgeable, your reach should increase, and your reach should help them. Help you grow, as well as the interpersonal thing which they said, right? That has to be achieved as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to add one more point. You should always have a consistent delivery of your performance. Otherwise, people may not vouch for you. So that is very important.
Keep your word. Whatever you say you do. You better do that.
Yeah, just one closing word for networking. So right in this generation, I see a lot of students wasting time on, just attending events. They put this post in LinkedIn, I attended this conference. They also pay and go. So just for clarity, networking is not about attending events like Bhuwana ma'am also said. It is about creating your influence. Like if I am going to some networking event, I don't carry any visiting cards. So if 100 people are coming, I don't talk to all the 100 people. But I identify only 2-3 people who will be really meaningful to me, and I try to create an impression. So like imagine in an event of 100 to 500 people attending, everybody is exchanging cards. Nobody is going to remember. You, neither the person who gave will remember, nor you will remember, right? But identify those 2 to 3 people and talk to them about something which makes them remember you. Like some students, I can really tell they are very bold and confident in their ideas. I will never forget them because of the questions they asked me. So creating that impression is what is important, because tomorrow when they ask me for something, I'll definitely forward them the opportunity or something which they are in need of. If you don't create that influence, that connecting with someone, it does not mean anything.
On a lighter note, I attended an event last week, and it was the second event. The first event we attended, I met few people there, and we connected. The only thing is we didn't exchange the mobile numbers, so we were not in touch. And when the next event happened, I attended it. And in the first event, I had asked I had given a solution or an answer where everyone were impressed because it is my day job, and everyone remembered me. Okay, and there was one woman during lunch. She met her. This was during the first event. Vandana, yes, I wore sari on that day for that event. It was a round table, and my day job is SRE. Okay, Site Reliability Engineering. So sari, SRE matches, right? So in the second event, we met. Oh, hi, hello. Oh, yeah, I remember Sari, SRE, you're SRE, right? So she remembered in that way my role because they had a problem in their thing, and then she remembered. I said, oh, wow, my Sari was so famous that she remembered me. So this is a lighter note, team. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, good afternoon everyone, myself Lalita from 3rd year CSBS department. My question is how to handle critical situation in a team. For example, you are a leader with 10 to 15 members working under you. One team member proposes an idea about project or something. You are so confident that the idea will not work, but rest of them doesn't agree. So in such situation, how should leader handle the disagreement and move the team forward?
Leaders should start with asking the questions because they give them the other side of the picture, meaning by asking question, okay, you're doing this, why? How are you doing this? So as they answer, the answer will lead them to realize that, oh, this is already there. So your question is, you have an idea, leader is not agreeing, but the team wants to perceive that idea, correct? And that idea already exists, or it's a brand new idea?
New idea.
It's a new idea, and it is not there in the industry.
Like, as a leader, how to handle? So other team members agree with that idea, but
Okay.
As a leader, I'm sure that the idea will not work. So how to handle the team members?
So you ask questions as a leader, you ask questions,
Yes,
get clarification, come to a point, because leaders will know how the industry works or how we take the problem or a solution to the next level. And if the team is able to answer it, then yes, leader has to support it.
So that is where the experience comes in. So if, as a leader, if you think that it won't work out, you have your own reasons and justifications, right? You'll have to put it in an empathetic way. Again, that is very important. You cannot right away say this is a thing that's going to fail. No, it will hurt the sentiment of the person. So you have to first understand, as Vandana mentioned, start asking the leading questions. Ask the questions in a way that they will either say that how it will work or they will realize that it will not work. So ask the right questions, and if the person is feeling super confident that it will work, they will have their own justifications, right? Understand that. And from the experience of the leader has to present again with data facts. That is where again data will help. If you have seen that in the experience, you can use, hey, this is a similar situation we faced and this is how it worked. Probably yours could be better. It could overcome that thing. But let's discuss and understand. So that's where you have more follow-up meetings, because that's a big forum, right? You cannot, having one-on-ones will help. Have one-on-one discussion with that person, have more consecutive conversations with that person. So at one point, the person will either understand that it's going to fail, or you will understand that probably it is going to work out, and it's a win-win. So,
Thank you.
Thank you for your questions. And now we take a moment to express our heartfelt appreciation to our distinguished dignitaries for their meaningful contributions. Your thoughtful perspectives and real-world insights have added immense value to today's session, offering our students clarity, motivation, and direction for their professional journey. Thank you for your time and your wisdom, your willingness to guide our learners. Thank you so much, ma'am. Gratitude is not only the greatness of virtues, but the parent of all others. As we come to the close of this enriching event, I invite our placement dean, Mr. O. Dharani, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all. Before closing the section, I want to add only one point. 10 இண்டஸ்ட்ரியலிஸ்ட்டை கூட்டிகிட்டு வந்தாலும் சரி, இல்லை வெளியிருந்து ட்ரைனர்ஸ் கூட்டிகிட்டு வந்தாலும் சரி, உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்காத ஒரு அனுபவம் இப்போ கிடைச்சிருக்கு. I studied and I completed PG course in top university. As ma'am said, I did not get this chance to interact with the panel members. அவங்க அந்த டைம்லேயே கொடுத்துருந்தாங்கன்னா we are on the right direction. But நீங்கள் கொடுத்த ட்ரைனிங்கை விட அப்டேட்டடான உங்களோட கான்ஃபிடென்ட் எப்படி இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுறது, உங்கள் கம்யூனிகேஷன் எப்படி இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுறது, ஏன் பேசணும், வாய் திறந்தால் என்ன பெனிஃபிட்ன்றது இப்போ தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ ஐ லைக் டு ஆட் திஸ் பாயிண்ட். while panel is speaking, I've been impressed. Last 20 years I've been in this field. இங்கே ஒரு பாயிண்ட்டை நான் நோட் பண்ணேன். ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்டால் 4 பேர் போட்டி போட்டு அதுக்கான ஆன்சர்ஸ் கொடுக்குறாங்க. அது வந்து ஆன்சர்ஸ் இல்லை, அவங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். ஸோ லேர்ன் த ஸ்டார்ட் டு ஆஸ்க் த கொஸ்டின்ஸ், ஓப்பன் யுவர் மவுத், டோன்ட் பி சைலண்ட் ஆன் யுவர் லைஃப். ஐ எம் நாட் டெல்லிங் இன் எஜுகேஷன் யுவர் லைஃப் உங்களோட கண்டினியூ ஆக போகிறது எதுக்குமே டவுட் கிடையாது. கொஸ்டின் வாய் திறந்தால் தான், கேள்வி கேட்டால் தான் உங்களோட ஜர்னி கண்டினியூ ஆகும். யூ வில் பி ஆன் சக்ஸஸ் பிளேஸ். ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ. On behalf of JPR Institute of Technology, I am honored to deliver the vote of thanks for Team Connect Women's Rising, held on inspiring theme, how women can become team leaders. Our heartfelt gratitude to our respected chairman, Dr. N. Mary Wilson, for his constant support and guidance. A special thanks to you, to our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Vandana Pandey, Ms. Bhuneshwari Muthukumaran, Ms. Shanmuga Priya Achyutan, Ms. Chitra Ram Sundaram, Dr. Vamika Perumal, and Ms. Nandini Ravi for sharing invaluable insights that have very truly motivated our students. In this time, how I can forget Mr. Raghu from Caterpillar. He has arranged a wonderful event in our college. He was silent and sitting in front of the row. Sir, please show your face, sir. We express our sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. Venugopal Krishnan, our IQC director, Dr. S. Shanbagayil, our placement officer, Mr. Shine, and all faculty members for their support in making this event successful. A big thank you for the organizing team, volunteers, network administrator, and technical staff for their dedicated efforts. To our students, your enthusiasm and participation made this Tech Connect Women's Rising meaningful. Finally, thank you for being here today and making Tech Connect Women's Rising memorable. Thank you. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir. I humbly request everyone to raise for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे जाहे तव जय गादा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. As our dignitaries exit the venue, I kindly request everyone to stand until they have gracefully left the stage.